I have 2 monitors now too. This is my first time streaming with 2 monitors. Like I'm looking over here and I'm looking here. Looking over here, looking over here. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for coming out and celebrating with me. I'm excited. So I haven't watched any of these videos since I made them. So it's been like a year. It's been a full year. This says 11 months, but I know that I uploaded my first video on October 7th, 2022. So I'm embarrassed. I don't want to watch it because I know it's bad. I know it's bad.
The creation of yokai is often in relation to major historical events. So
wait, I sound so like happy. Like my voice is so high. Why? I mean, given I just woke up, so my voice is like a little bit lower than usual, but I never talk like that.
Right there online in high definition. Like, come on.
Wow. I clearly scripted this. And, you know, this is at a time where I didn't have like YouTuber voice, I guess, you know, where you're like the Mr. Beast, really hyper in your face. But then I put like, what was it? Like, come on?
Definition, like, come on.
But I didn't do YouTuber voice. It just sounds like I'm reading off of the script. What was the point of adding it then? I love how grainy I become here. Like, I know this is green screen and it's a Vroid model, so it's not gonna look good, but still, happy first year anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. I feel old now. I feel like I should have quit before this. Because usually my ADHD doesn't allow me to have long-running obsessions, especially when I put in the amount of work I do for video editing, but I still enjoy it, and I'm still here. Isn't that insane? I don't know. We might make it to year 2. We might not. I'm hoping we make it to year 2, but you know what? This is a pretty big feat for me, and also, the fact that I have more than 100 subs is also a really big feat for me. I was expecting like 10 subs in a whole year. Like I really was not expecting much. Especially when this is how I started out. Almost 5K now. I know. And I have to feel like, I feel like I have to do something for 5K because 5K is a pretty big like milestone. So let me know, what should I do for 5K? I remember catching your first Twitch stream. My first Twitch stream was December 31st, 2022. 11 p.m. to midnight. So you were not there because the only person there was my design reference mama. They were there because we were friends before that. And it was me going, I'm gonna play rhythm games for an hour and not know how to work Twitch mobile.
Hi. Did we just get a bot in chat?
I know, nobody was there. That was like the moment where I was like, I'm gonna be a VTuber. I'm going to put my effort into VTubing and not just because I did these very sporadically. Because I did 2 in October. It looks like 3 in November. Yeah, because I was not uploading a lot when I first started. It was a Genshin stream. It was. So that is actually something we can revisit. Well, no way. Can I watch this? It's still suggested. This is hidden on my channel. You can't find it if you just scroll my videos. Can I still watch it like this?
I'm not even good.
I can! You can! That's like the only public way to be able to find a link to this. This is unlisted. I was gonna show this anyway. I decided that I wanted to do a Genshin run where I was only going to do the starter characters. So no 5 stars, no banner pulls at all. And for some reason, I thought that would be good content. I don't know.
Good at Genshin, man. I don't know why I chose to do this.
Yep, okay, me too. I also don't know why I chose to do that. Okay, we're in the same... We understand each other. Okay.
I have taken so many friends' virginity.
What?
And I always tell...
What? What? What is the context for that? Why did I say that? You know why? This was a stream I had 0 people in chat, obviously. So I was just talking. I was just letting it rip. What are we talking about? Oh.
Or as I like to call it, take my virginity.
Okay. Got it. Okay, we figured it out. This was a joke. about a year ago when I was really into Genshin. No, do not give me that emoji. Where there's this heart island in Genshin where you go with a partner. You have to have like a co-op game, and there's a heart on the ground made out of stones, and each person has to stand on each side of the heart, and then a chest will appear, and it only happens one time in one account. So what I would do is I would go with all my friends and we'd go and do that. I did it with like 5 or 6 people. I guess I decided to call it losing your virginity, because losing your account virginity, because it only happens once. Okay, we're gonna move on. If you want to hear a story about me auditioning as for the Niji Sanji wave, as someone who had literally just started out streaming, this would be funny. No. Shut up.
Sign me up to be a voice actor, I think. Did you know? Okay, this is kind of an embarrassing story, but I have been auditioning for every single Niji, EN, and Hololive audition since I got into VTubers in 2020.
That's true. I did.
And so when Sonny Briscoe, my man, first debuted, I was so like enraptured that he was such a competent VA that I was like, I want to put my efforts into being a VA and training my voice.
That worked, I'm sure.
Clearly that did not work out. And I don't think I even started trying. I was just like, I want to be a VA. So
I hate that I can predict myself.
Came out for the multi-group one, which is like the X Soleil and the Iluna one, I put in my audition thing, I'm an aspiring voice actor. And then I gave like a little, not even a portfolio. It was part of my 5-minute introduction video. And I was like, I want to be a voice actor and I'm really inspired to do this and that. And I voice acted the character I was playing as. Like at the time, oh, I gotta be careful here. This one's a whooper flower. Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm gonna keep saying the joke, but I actually posted that on my channel. We can watch it later. The audition I was referring to, where I tried to pretend that I was a voice actor. Oh, it's not good. We'll watch the thing I was talking about. My very first audition, where I was playing this character on the shitty laptop at home in lockdown. Age 19. No online digital experience to talk about.
Good evening, peasants. I am Rowan Everellis, princess of the
Oh, it's so
Rose
quiet.
Kingdom. Well, I came from an alternate universe through a curse and ended up on Earth, so I guess I'm not really a princess anymore. Anyways, I suppose I should introduce...
This was all one take, by the way. I decided that I was gonna do it all in one take because I thought what they wanted was like improv. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show them how good I am at improv. And what it actually sounds like is a shitty first take. Because I was doing everything off the rip. No plans, just vibes. Oh my goodness is right. Wait, I'll get a screen. While this plays, I'll get a screenshot of what they were seeing. Obviously, they never watched the video, but I'll show you what the video looked like. This is what they were seeing. They were seeing this. The whole time. There was a watermark over the entire video the whole time. You're a champ for letting this audition fly. Hey, when you're a delusional like 19-year-old who wants to get into this big thing that you have no experience over, you've never researched anything about it, you just saw like Gaogura, you just saw, this was before Luxium, so you saw a Lyra debut and you're like, I could do that. You cannot do that, babe. You can't. I originally thought that I was gonna do like a Batsu game, and you know, people would ask questions that would be hard to answer for me. And I was looking at some of the questions, and nobody has asked difficult questions, so we might not even get to do a Batsu. Lore video when? Do I really have to do a lore video? I'm not huge on like the VTuber stuff, right? The debut, the lore, the original song, the being in a 4-person indie group. I don't do any of that. I don't really care. Because VTubing to me is not about the community. It's about not showing my face and also being an anime girl. So I would maybe. The thing is, I already have a few projects that have taken up a lot of my time, a lot of resources, a lot of money, that I feel like we should calm down. Let's calm down for a little bit and not spend like $300 on VTubing stuff for a couple months. Or at least till the end of this year. What are your favorite things about your channel? I don't know. The things that I like the most about my channel, I like having the ability to post whatever I want and have a variety of what the fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. How do I refund you? Don't do that. Take that back. Don't. King. You can't do that. Don't do that. Never in my life did I ever think that I would say thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you for the Akasupa. That is insane. I guess you really want that lore video. Oh my god. Be responsible with your money, okay? Nobody do that again. Thank you. Be responsible. Save that money for your Oshi. Favorite thing about my channel is the ability to do whatever I want and not have to worry about my audience suddenly hating the stuff that I do. Okay, next one. How do you overcome the mental blockage that prevents you from hitting the go live button? Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. You either want to stream or you don't. There is no in-between like, oh, I really want to, but I'm so scared, or but, oh, I'm not prepared, I don't have the stuff to do it, no. In my opinion, you want to stream or you don't. Like, you really want to stream? Or you're a viewer and you go, you know what, I could do that, it's kind of fun. Wouldn't that be fun? And then you don't do it. Not to be mean. This is something I learned. This is something I have found out from watching people, from interacting on Twitter, interacting with other people who want to be VTubers. You either stream or you don't. You can hype yourself up. I'm gonna prepare this huge grand debut. I am going to make all of these fun activities. I'm gonna plan for months and months and months. But then I'm here watching months and months and months later, and the same people have not clicked the go live button before. I mean this in the most constructive feedback way. It's okay to be a viewer. It's okay to be the person behind the screen supporting someone else that's live. It's okay. You don't need to feel the pressure to join in. But if you really, really want to, I know starting go live for the first time is scary. Even today, I did not know. First time on YouTube, first time doing like a Zatsudan style thing where we're not doing something incredibly like interesting. I was nervous, I was, but I want to do it. I think it's fun. I like being here, which is why I press the go live button twice. Because on YouTube, you have to go hit the go live button twice to start a stream. You do get butterflies. It comes with experience. Clearly, as we saw earlier when we were looking at my older stuff, you start with fucking nothing. You start with no idea what you're doing. You start with gritty, you start with shitty. But hey, I learned how to do most of it in 3 months. Do it for 3 months, and it'll get easier. I know if you do have anxiety, it will be hard. It will. Keep at it, brother. Yeah. That's all I can say for this one. I know it's a hard thing to start, but if you want to do it, you'll do it. Another stupid question. Hold on, let me take a sip. I'm so thirsty. Favorite vegetable? Green bell peppers. Not the red, not the yellow. Green one's the best. I like them in omelets, and I also like them in burritos, and I also like them by themselves with some ranch. Thank you for the stupid question. It makes my life so much easier. And can you spin the wheel for the hell of it? Okay, we'll spin the wheel for the hell of it. Why not? Okay, we'll spin the wheel. Why not? This is my Batsu wheel. Oh no. Pilk. We spin and we get Pilk. Okay, let's go and get Pilk set up. I bought them. Japan doesn't really have Pepsi, so I got Diet Coke. It's probably the same thing. Hold on, let me go get it. Had to be Pilk. Fellas, I'm lactose intolerant. Oh no! Okay. We'll do it, we'll do it. Here, some ASMR. Ooh. Okay. Now we get the milk. Eat the Dakimasu. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, it's so weird. I poured a lot. Do I have to drink all of it? Do I have to drink all of it? Okay, honestly, I don't know if it's because it's Coke Zero and not Pepsi, but it's not horrible. Like this tastes like a random Japanese drink that they sell at a vending machine in the middle of the woods. I figured it out. It's a root beer float. It's root beer float. It's what happens when you have root beer float and you ate out all the solid ice cream and now it's just like the melted ice cream mixed inside. That's it. That's what it is. How do you approach collabs? Not the one to ask because I don't approach people for collabs. Do you consider anything before collabing with someone? Also, congrats. Thank you. If we're collabing in a stream, I have never been the person to reach out to collab with someone. I've only had people reach out to me to collab. It would be to follow them, watch their content, already be a fan or already enjoy their content, and be like, go into their DMs, hi, I would be interested in collabing in this very specific project. Don't just say, let's collab and do something. Have an idea planned, right? I would like to collab with you on this specialty which I know you will be comfortable in doing. So my first collab offer was Mavronel. Yeah, that was my first one. He came to me, I didn't know who he was. He said, hi, I plan on doing a talk show where I talk with one VTuber about their content or something that relates to the stuff that they are familiar with, and I would love to have you on my talk show to talk about agency VTubers and the VTuber industry and what sort of like things you have found from researching about them. And I was like, sure, I can answer those things very, very well. Let's do it. So it was already catered to my interests. It was already catered to my content. So I wasn't going to be out of my element. So I would probably do that. Reach out with an idea and then hopefully they say yes. What if you're a different gender, let's say myself, a transgender man, would that affect growth? Nope. I'm not the gender I was assigned at birth. I'm agender. I'm non-binary. I don't think it affects growth at all. Would you need to clarify that to your audience? Also no. Nope. People are not required to have any information about you unless you want to share it. You can have a male-looking model, but if you don't sound like other male VTubers, so what? So what? So what? The whole beauty of VTubing and having any model is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your gender is. I have a non-binary, slightly feminine-leaning model because, and the only reason is because I chose a VTuber live 2D model designer who only drew feminine-leaning models. That's the only reason why I look feminine. Otherwise, I wanted to be as ambiguous as possible. And I don't mind. I don't really care. I don't think it affects growth because, again, it's based on quality of your content, not who you are. This is kind of a nice little hint, I should say, at the next deep dive documentary that I'm doing. This is basically related to the topic that I'm covering. The first part of this is not a question. That's a demand. Alright. I don't know if I can do a good ara. Actually, I want to spin the wheel again, so we're gonna skip. I want to spin the wheel. We're gonna skip this one. Let's spin the wheel. Okay. Please don't. Also a Bettle fan? Yes, I like Bettle. He's funny. He's great. No. Yes. Okay. 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 Thank God. I did not want to do karaoke. Okay, draw my lore. We're getting a lore video. Everybody who was asking for a lore video, you're getting it right now. Let me open Medibang. Okay, let's start with a base color. We'll do a nice. Let's do a nice color we got. What's my lore? I don't make lore for any time. Many years. And then finally, here's me in full human size with these other people. See, so I started here. I was a little baby. Then I kept getting power from all the wars, and I'm very sad about them. And then I become human-sized, and I tell people about history, so it won't happen again. And I tell people about yokai because we live around humans all the time, but they are scared of us, and I don't know why they're scared of us. We're very nice. And then I decide to spread my goals of sharing yokai and Japanese history to the world through technology. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my lore introduction. That's probably the best you're gonna get for a very long time. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Whee! I don't even have it as a Fugi, so it's non-reactive. But this is my new PNG. This is my new PNG. I'm going to be using this for all my walking streams. Thank you. I love you so much, Mama. You are so great. The 3 genders, she, her, they, them, cool hat. Exactly. This is my cool hat. So, let's see if I can zoom in more. I have these really nice designs. Very nice design on the kimono style. And as we go up, we go get a little bit more into the westernized version. So I have my long sleeve western shirt underneath, and I have a nice bow. And if you look closely, the thing that ties the cape together is the brooch, spider lily, and then the other side I have a little spider, which actually I didn't even realize until I zoomed in, so we were discovering it together. Very nice, very nice. And if we scroll a little bit more up, oh look, on my cufflink I have another spider. That's very cute. I didn't notice that. And if we go a little bit more up, you can see at the top of my hat there is, I think that is a spider. I think that is a spider, and the legs go up like a spider lily. Isn't that very cute? Okay, so I went through all of the questions from Marshmallow. I think I went through all of the questions that I had on chat. So I think we are going to end here. That was all I had planned, honestly. I have in my notes 10 a.m. start, react to old videos, Q&A and Batsu, PNG reveal and Maddie, and then song announcement, but we did song announcement earlier. We can do one more Batsu. Please don't be a bad one. Okay! You guys get to tweet! What would you like the last tweet going out, ending with a bang? What would you like me to tweet for you guys? You want bald Banashi? Tweet. Real. Okay, you only get one. Can I get... Okay, we're gonna go with bald Banashi. Oh, it's not capital. Bald Banashi tweet. Real. Okay, we're going with this. There you go. Chat has now tweeted. And with that being said, that is all from me. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me on my 1-year anniversary. It's so insane that we've made it this far. Like, oh my god. It's been a year. Thank you so much for the questions. Thank you for coming to hang out. Thank you so much for the memberships and the super chat. The super chats? Like, I can't even believe people spend money on me. Thank you so much. So, I am going to head off now. You guys, I don't know what to do with the rest of the Batsu stuff I got. I have wasabi chips and I have spicy chips, so I guess I'll just eat them whenever I want. I am so hungry. I had no idea that I'd be lasting this long. I am so hungry. I'm gonna go into town and get a burger. Okay, goodbye.